this is your December forecast for Christmas and New Year's 2015. Thank you for joining me. It's really nice to be with you today. The new moon occurs on the 11th of December in Sagittarius in your 12th house. Now, the new moon occurs every month. It's when the moon is totally black and it brings new energy into the chart. And what that does for you is it really makes you examine what you're doing spiritually and how you want to progress. Not so much in a practical way, in terms of your work or in terms of the money that you're making, but really you as a person. So do you want to grow to be more kind, or do you want to be more spiritually aware, or do you want to broaden your horizons through travel, or do you want to educate yourself more? Anything like that. I really think you're going to ask yourself that question. Your ruler, Saturn, is also in Sagittarius, so you're really kind of examining your path forward. And you're not so certain of everything. I think you're starting to notice that there are a lot more kind of spiritual, non-tangible kind of things in life, and you're becoming more interested in those. So around the 11th of December, reflect on that, think about it, because you'll get some really good messages that will show you how to move forward. And those kind of messages that you get, they never lead you into situations that are negative or harmful. Because it's coming from the higher self, it provides you with info that will help you make your life better. And when you make your life better on a spiritual level, then the practical side naturally follows, because it's an outpicturing of the spiritual reality. On the 24th of December, on Christmas Eve, there's a T-square in this chart, and Jupiter is in Virgo, Chiron in Pisces, and the moon in Gemini in your chart here. So Jupiter in the 9th means that you're really quite happy with what you're doing and with the direction and the decisions that you're making in your practical life. What may not be so healthy and comfortable for you is some of the behaviors that you've engaged with. So maybe it's procrastination, or maybe you've said or done things that haven't been in line with your true beliefs and values, things that you may be embarrassed about or even ashamed of. If it's something like you've robbed something, or you've said, or you've gossiped, or you've done something that you're really not proud of. And the guidance is to not guilt trip yourself, no one is perfect, but to continue to move forward, to be honest with yourself, which you totally are. And I think on the 24th, you're going to have a bit of a reflective moment here. You're going to look back on what you've done in 2015. Like all of us, you're not going to be proud of everything. But you're the one sign of the chart here that really gets honest with themselves and that's willing to become better. Because on the 11th here, you really are looking at your path in life. Me, Capricorn, I'm going to be on planet Earth here for 80 years or whatever. What legacy am I going to leave? What are people going to say about me once I'm gone? And those are the kind of questions you're asking, and you're really working through that. The moon in Gemini is you're comfortable speaking to yourself about that. You're comfortable to put in the action. You're willing to improve. And that's really admirable and really noble. Because when you have that kind of intent, the universe loves that. It steps in, it supports you, and you really start to see doors of opportunity open that really help you along on that kind of path. Happy Christmas for the 25th of December 2015. I hope you're spending it somewhere where you're really happy and you're with people who you care about. The good news here is that the full moon occurs on this day, and it's in Cancer. Cancer is the sign of family and family loyalty and harmony, and the full moon is about energy being kind of showered onto us here on planet Earth. So you're going to get a lot of positive family vibes just coming through via the astrology. Not only that, it's in your 7th house of relationships, and I really feel that you're going to find it very easy to get on with people this Christmas, Capricorn, and you're going to be very forgiving in terms of people's flaws, in terms of their shortcomings, because you've done a lot of work looking at your own. So you're not going to be pointing the finger saying, oh, you're so rude, you're so short-sighted, you're so bigoted. You're going to say, okay, well, this person isn't perfect, doesn't have anything to do with me, let them get on with it. So I personally feel that is a big reason why you're going to have such a wonderful Christmas. On the 28th of December, there is a grand trine in the chart, which is an area of real talent. The security and the questioning of your path that's been going on will kind of make you alter your behavior somewhat. And if anything, I think you're going to become freer and more joyous and more enthusiastic about life, because some of this stuff that you've questioned about yourself no longer serves you, and you're just able to drop it. It's interesting, when you do personal inventory, for instance, often when you do it around fears or around behaviors, anything like that, once you write it down on paper or once you start to question it, sometimes you really see that it makes no sense. So I'm afraid of the dark. Why are you afraid of the dark? And sometimes you have to do more work on it, but sometimes it's just by looking at it that it can disappear, and you really free yourself up around this end of the month period. New Year's Eve, the 31st of December 2015, you've got a stellium in your chart. Stellium, people always ask what that word is, so to spell it, it's Stellium, stellium, and it basically just means a combination of planets in one area of the chart, 3 or more. Some people say 3, some people say it has to be 4 or more. According to me, it's 3 or more. The moon is in Virgo in your 9th, Jupiter is in Virgo in your 9th, and so is your north node of the moon in Virgo in the 9th. You're an earth sign yourself, so Virgo is something you can relate to a little bit. You're not as nitpicky as Virgo is, but you can relate. So you're going to feel very comfortable about the direction you're taking in life. You're going to feel very hopeful, positive, and like there's so much potential in your work, and you're going to really move into 2016 feeling empowered, feeling positive, feeling like you can do the things that you want to do. And I think you hit the ground running in January. 2016 is going to be a wonderful year for you. Have a look at my 2016 forecast. But 2015, if you look at the numbers, it reduces to 8. 2 and 1 is 3 and 5 is 8. And it's about power and making tough decisions. 2016 reduces to the number 9. It's the completion of a cycle. And a personal cycle completes within you, which frees you up to take action much more easily and much more, it'll feel more holistic and less like you're banging against a wall. Things will move forward more easily. If you'd like a private reading with me about your career or romance or spirituality, anything like that, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab and you'll see the types of readings that I offer. And please remember to subscribe to the channel, and I wish you the best December ever and an amazing Christmas. Speak to you soon. I'm using the Radiant Rider-Waite deck for this reading. Let's see what's coming up. Okay.